Hello everyone, it is I, Cheesy Biscuits, and I'm here today bringing you a strategy guide for the map 5. Yes, it's here! I have the strategy guide for you! Yes, so I do have the strategy guide, so you're gonna go here and buy Quick Revive first, because that's important. Now, for the first round, you're just gonna want to stay in this little room here, because, yeah, and you're gonna want to knife the zombies on the first round, because it'll give you more points, so that's what you're gonna want to do, okay? So just do that. Trust me, it'll work. So, yeah, you're gonna want to knife these zombies with your knife, and it'll be good. So there, a knife one. And this is just a strategy. You know, the problem with strategy guides in general is that, like especially on a map like 5, there's a lot of shit that can go wrong. So you're just gonna have to improvise a bit. So this guide isn't like a perfect 100%, like fail proof thing. If you follow this guide, you can get pwned. But the thing is the main thing on 5 you want to remember is you have to improvise. So I buy the M14 here in this room, and the M14 is going to be the gun that you use to get the most points. Just on this within the first few rounds here. I'm continuing to knife a little bit, but the thing on 5, unlike Kino der Toten, is the zombies have a tendency to like double slap you. So you could go in and you think you're gonna get hit once, and you get hit twice, especially when you're knifing. So I'm not gonna be knifing all that much, just because it gets risky. So for the most part, I'm just using the M14 here, as you're gonna see. Um, yeah, so this map 5 is a bit different. It's Kino der Toten's kind of spread out on one level, whereas 5 is like 3 separate stories, and you have to use elevators and teleporters to get around. So it's a little more difficult than the other maps. A lot of people think it's the most difficult map. I'm not sure. I haven't played. I only have the starter maps. I only have Kino der Toten right now, 5, and Nacht der Toten. But yeah, it seems to be out of those 3 the most difficult. Even though considering in Nacht you don't have Juggernaut, but whatever. So you're gonna want to stay here in this room for the first I don't know, like 5 rounds usually. That's when it starts to get a little hectic. But yeah, just keep using your grenades and use the M14 to get points. I wouldn't risk knifing it just because the zombies do have that tendency to double slap you. So yeah, you're just gonna want to stick with these 2 guns. Also, if you haven't watched my channel before, I'm bringing more Modern Warfare 3 strategy guides for survival mode, and I'm going to be bringing a Nacht der Toten strategy and a starting room challenge for that. And I already have a starting room challenge. I already have a few other videos up too. You might want to check out. So yeah. Also, you're gonna want to aim more for the head. I mean, I'm aiming for like the upper torso just because that's the easiest place to get them. But yeah. Usually I'm just spamming a lot of ammo just because that seems to be the fastest way to deal with them. Because 5 is also kind of a smaller map, just in the way that it's configured. There's not as many areas to really run to, so yeah, this is probably the hardest of all the maps just to get started on, because the they don't really get, the weapons are kind of more spread out and they're more sparse, and it's harder to get to them. And also just navigating between the 3 stories is difficult as well. So, but yeah, as you can see here, it's going into level, round 5 now, and this is where it's going to get a little more, crazy. So, you'll see I'm just using this insta-kill here, trying to hoard out as much as possible. But this guide is pretty much just to get you up into like the 20s, like in terms of the rounds, because that's, from there you can kind of figure it out. But like just getting started, it's a little more difficult. So I opened this store here for $7.50, and I keep going. My goal is usually to get like 5,000 points before I open that door. So then I open that one for 1,000, and I'm just gonna keep spamming my ammo here for a little bit. And then a lot of people buy the MPL, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go down. Now I do go down here, but that's just because I didn't get to the elevator quick enough. I thought I would beat that zombie to the door, so just know to get to the elevator quicker than I did on that. Don't screw around there, wasting time. So open that door that I just opened there, and then you're gonna want to come down here and buy the stakeout. I was intending to trade the stakeout for the M14, but I kind of I figured it out there that I made a mistake, and I traded it out for the my pistol. But that's okay. Like I said, this map is one you want to improvise more on. It's not the most straightforward map. You can see we're on the second level here. And for these next few rounds, I'm just going to be kind of staying in this little half circle area here, getting more points so that I can go downstairs to the third level, turn on the power, get Juggernaut, and then you're going to see I'm going to open these two other doors, and yeah, I do go down, like, I believe one other time in this guide, but like I said, a lot of guides are contingent, if you look them up on YouTube, on people not going down. And this is a guide that's because, like, if you look at a lot of these guides, if you go down once, you're kind of screwed, because the commentators sort of gear the whole guide around you not going down. So this guide is really more about, I'm just showing you, like, I do make mistakes, and I'm just showing you how to sort of correct that if you want to sort of just improvise. And I bought the MP5 there because it gives you more points, and it's automatic. So the first like 10 rounds of this map are the most dangerous, because you don't have Juggernaut, and you're kind of like you don't have access to really that great of guns early on, so it's becomes more difficult. Like on Kino der Toten, you can get the MP40, within the first couple rounds, and it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I'm just using the shotgun here because it's the most powerful gun you can use, and really I'm just trying to stay alive, not really getting, the most points here. But yeah, that's what you want to aim for. Yeah, so I'm just staying in this little half circle, sort of just fighting them off, keeping them at bay. I believe, yeah, I get that nuke after I kill this zombie. So already you're on round 7 here. If you followed the guide so far and you didn't go down in the elevator, you'll basically be where I am, but you'll have your revive with you. So, this is because this map is really, it's hard to gear a perfect guide towards this map, just because it's so much easier to go down on this map than the other ones. So yeah, I'm just continuing to stay in this little half circle, because there in this second level is where I'm gonna be having the majority of the strategy. This second level is the safest place to stay. It's got the most room to maneuver in, etc. So yeah, this map is really I guess claustrophobic, you could say. It's a really a very small map. And I've been kind of surprised that a lot of people don't play this map, not because like it's the most fun necessarily, but it is challenging, and I'm surprised that people don't do more like challenges and just seeing more videos on it. So yeah, I'm just continuing to stay down here and fighting them off. The shotgun, the stakeout that I bought off the wall there, that's good till about level 10 for a one shot on the zombies to kill them. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm going to show you how to upgrade it and everything. So I come down here and I turn on the power. And yeah, so I go up here and I'm going to buy quick revive again. So The biggest thing with 5 is just learning how to navigate the map and learning, just where exactly the zombies come from. Because 5 has this whole deal with the teleporters that's a little different than Kino der Toten, so you're just going to want to keep that in mind. And of course, the elevators do cost you money, so it's a little different dynamic. It is an interesting map, though, how they constructed it. And here I go and buy Juggernaut. That's the most important perk you want to buy. It'll basically make it so that you can be hit more than 2 times and still live. So I'm turning on these DEFCONs here, as you can see, and basically that'll allow you, if you see that teleporter in the middle, it'll allow you to take that teleporter down and go and upgrade your weapons. There's a secret room it takes you to, similar to the one in Kino der Toten when you take the teleporter. But you have to link all of those until it reaches level 5. So, yeah. So, I'm not linking that yet. This is the thief round now. It's similar to the dog rounds in Kino der Toten, but this guy basically comes and takes your gun. So, I'm just going to show you how. So, he's going to come, let him take your gun, your crappier gun. Now, I chase him with a stakeout. Now, you don't really want to, shoot him, attempt to shoot him. He'll run there. I usually wait here in the middle because he'll either come down one of that corridor or that corridor. One of those two. Usually the one with the number 4. See, he's there like clockwork. And then I shoot him and he dies. So, the important thing is you want to have upgraded guns in this map too, just to kill that guy because he'll go and take your weapons. So, yeah. I come here and you're going to want to hit that elevator. I wouldn't suggest getting the fire sale if you do get a fire sale because, you get greedy and you'll die. But I do go for it and get this Spectre, or Spectre. I don't know how you say it. But, yeah, I wouldn't advise that. That's a little risky. But, do what you want. Like I said, it's more of an improvisational map. You're not really... It's hard to structure, a really good strategy around this map just because there's so much that can go wrong. So, yeah. But, yeah, this map is very just strange. Most of the other maps are just one level and yeah, I opened this door here. Or just one level and you kind of you have more room to run. But they took a really different dynamic with this map. And I think this is the only three level map. I don't know of any other ones, but yeah, people seem to really hate this map. But you're gonna want to run in a circle around here. I opened those 2 doors, as you can see, and basically this allows you to do one big circle and do what it has different names: rape training, grouping, circling. So yeah. That's the main strategy right here, what I'm doing. Just going around in a circle here on this part of the map. So you're going to want to do that. And just getting the most points. And really, this is really the central point of the map. To get along on using this strategy, really all you need is Juggernaut and Revive. And you can kind of use whatever guns you want, but I'm just showing you sort of the best guns that you can use to, get the highest score. Not the highest score, excuse me. The highest, get to higher levels. Yes! So, anywho. I do turn that DEFCON on. Just for piddly-doo sake. No real reason. So yes, you're going to want to keep running around. And yeah, the thing is, when you're running around, you're gonna get a big group of zombies behind you, and the thing you're gonna want to do is you need to always be cognizant of where the zombie, like the big train of zombies behind you is, the big group. But really, the zombies that screw you are those ones that almost got me right there. It's the one or two zombies in front of you that will block your path. So you want to be, careful of them, basically. And the thing I picked up there, if you don't know, is a death machine. It's a drop. It basically gives you this big, what's it called? A minigun, I think. Yeah, it gives you that big, like, chain Gatling gun. Well, not Gatling gun, but I don't know. It's a minigun. I don't know what the actual name of it is. So, but yeah, you're just gonna keep going around in this circle, and if you ever want to go get anything extra, like to traverse between the levels to buy like guns or perks, you'll want to save one zombie. That way, when the next round starts, you won't have them swarming you. So I bought that perk Double Tap, and that lets you shoot twice as fast, or I believe it's twice as fast. You shoot faster. Excuse me. Yeah. Anywho, so you're gonna want to keep going around this map, just like I'm doing here. Now, you don't want to rely on the strength of your gun. That's a big issue that people screw up. Now, I'm kind of shooting him here just for nothing, but like you don't want to rely on like your shotgun to like get through a zombie, like if it's blocking your path. And that little grate area that I'm next to right now, that little hall, that little like corridor, I call it the corridor of death because it's like the one place on the map where you'll get trapped the most usually, along with that other one that's adjacent to it on the other side. So you want to clear those relatively quickly, those areas. But yeah. So basically, the two half circles are the areas you want to, spend the most time in. But the key is on this map, in this strategy, is to always keep moving. You don't want to because this map doesn't have a lot of room to navigate on. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But it is interesting to see different strategies on this map, just because it's such a strange configuration of how to make a map. And the thief's coming again. I have an insta kill here, and I shoot him. That thing he dropped beside the max ammo is a bonfire sail, and it lets you upgrade your weapon for 1,000 points instead of 5,000. Now I upgraded the shotgun here, and I also upgrade my Spectre, whatever you want to call it. And this is the secret room, basically, where you can pack a punch. I've seen a lot of 4-player strategies in here. 2 people get the windows, and 2 people get the front. I'm going to go down here in a second, but just keep in mind that, like I said, this is not a perfect strategy. You're going to want to... It's more improvisational. I spend too much time here fighting them off, and I get pwned from the back. Yeah, so... So I do go down here. If you do go down, you're going to want to go back to that teleporter that you see. Yeah, right there. You're going to want to go to that teleporter, and it takes me to the top, and you're going to want to buy Quick Revive if it does take you to the top. If it takes you to the second level, you're going to want to keep running around and just hit a teleporter. The teleporters are completely random on the bottom floor, so it kind of depends. And I get really lucky here and don't die. But you're going to want to go and get Juggernaut again if you do go down. That is the most important perk. So keep that in mind. But yeah, like I said, this map is really... It's hard to gain momentum on this map. That's how I describe it. Kino der Toten, they make it really easy to gain momentum. But this map's a little... It's a bit more challenging. So, it doesn't really matter which way you run. I prefer usually to run the other way, not this way. But you know, which way you run in the circle doesn't really matter all that much. And I'm linking the Defcons here again. Now, I just make a habit of doing that. You know, you can do it however you want to, but I just make a habit of doing that. So I've regained momentum here a little bit. I went down, but I had enough points. I have all 4 perks now. So oh, if you didn't know, the green perk, the with the little like hand, that's sleight of hand. That's it reloads your gun faster. So yeah. Yep. So I have these 2 upgraded guns. I'm going around in a circle. The upgraded stakeout, the shotgun, that works pretty well to dispatch the zombies in one shot. I think it's up to like level 20, I believe. So yeah, that's a good gun to use. But like I said, you don't want to rely on the power of your gun. You want to effectively, dodge and maneuver around the zombies. And I like to bounce my grenades a lot of times off of those terminals. It seems to be a pretty good strategy for taking them out. Now in the teen rounds and up into the 20s, and well, the teen rounds and above, the zombies will continue to spawn after you've killed the first big bunch of them that are on the map. They will continue to keep spawning. So you want to keep moving. You don't want to get trapped down. Because a lot of times you'll get a big horde behind you, and people have thought, oh, I'll just kill the horde. But, once you kill some of them in the horde, they'll continue to spawn. So, yeah, you're going to want to keep, just keep moving and keep maneuvering until they're all dead. Never assume that they're, that just because you've killed some of them that they've all died. That they've stopped spawning. So these weapons are suiting me okay. I'm just continuing to sort of go around the map using this strategy. This is the simplest strategy to use. I've seen other people like Nazi Zombies Gaming. Fisher, he uses he showed a 3rd level strategy and a 1st level one. But this is just sort of your basic one to get you started. And I've left the mistakes in here just to show you that, because really I think that's the biggest problem with this map is also not only gaining your original momentum, but after you go down once is getting all the perks again, sort of regaining your momentum on the map is very difficult on this one because of just how it's spread out and how the teleporters are random, and you need, if you want to take a direct route, you need to take the elevator, etc., etc. So, now that elevator by the stakeout, I keep that closed just because if you leave it open, then you'll have the gas crawlers spawn on you. If you notice, there's no gas crawlers, where I am right now. If you go to the 3rd level, you'll spawn some. It'll spawn some. So, it's just easier if you don't bring them into the equation. So yeah. The thief is kind of like the annoying thing you have to deal with every once in a while just because he has that, he'll take your gun. But, yeah, so you're just going to want to keep going around the map in this circular fashion. I'm going to show, I haven't shown you the box yet. A little later, I'm going to show, sort of the box and what I used for that strategy. So, just keep tuned for that. And also, I'm showing the strategy in full. A lot of people edit their strategies, but I'm just showing you sort of how it is in real-time gameplay. Because I've seen a lot of strategies where people edit it, clips of it, and I mean, yeah, it can be convenient. But if you want to see, a full gameplay with mistakes and how to, sort of defeat this map, this is what my strategy is here for, just to show you sort of how to regain momentum after you've lost it. So I'm using this gun mainly for points, but it's also upgraded because I also don't use traps on this map. Now there are traps on this map. There are 2 traps on the first level, which kill the zombies automatically if you activate them, and they cost 1,000 to use. But I don't prefer to use traps on this map just because I find them difficult to use, I guess. So yeah, I'm just continuing to use this circular strategy that a lot of people have used. But yeah, it is an annoying map. So the thief is here now. You know, you're gonna want to keep your stake out, and if because usually that's better than your other gun. So I let him take this Spectre, and yeah, I'm just chasing him. I'm gonna do the same strategy, waiting in the middle of that corridor there. Now sometimes he will spawn at that number 2, which is a bitch, because then you have to chase his ass. But in general, he'll usually come down that 4 corridor, so that's fine. So yeah, he dropped a sale on a max ammo. I don't worry about the sale. I haven't opened any of those doors yet on the 3rd level, just because, you know, I don't want don't get greedy and get trapped. The biggest problem a lot of times is you get greedy for shit and you go down as a result. So yeah. Now you can't shoot through this door because the zombies will spawn outside of it. But sometimes, like, they'll be off to the side or something. You can't hit them. You see, not all my shots got points, but for the most part, you can shoot through that door. And yeah, those are the ones you have to really worry about. The guys spawning at the windows are the ones that'll really trap you. So yeah, you bail out through that teleporter. Usually it'll take you to the 2nd level here. Sometimes it'll take you to the 3rd level. Now I don't show it in this video, but if you do go to the 3rd level, if the teleporter takes you there, just run around and basically what I do is I take the elevator that I told you not to open. I take that elevator up, and I run around, and then I save a zombie at the end of the round. And after I've saved that zombie, I'll go down and basically just take the elevator down and then take the teleporter back up to either the 2nd level or the 1st level. Because, like, if you're on the 2nd level, then you're fine. But if it takes you to the 1st level, then you just go and you take the elevator down. So it's not a big deal. But yeah, just navigating this map really is just more of a pain in the ass than the other maps. And that's really what gets you killed most of the time. So yeah, it's just a habit. I just turn the DEFCONs on. You don't necessarily have to. It's sort of optional. But yeah, as you can see, the tactic I'm using here, I've saved that one zombie to sort of accomplish tasks, whether it's turning on DEFCONs, you know, getting the elevator back down to that closed position. You see it's closed right now. You don't want to open that. So, you know, here I'm going to show you the box. I go and open all the doors at one time. I killed that piggy because I'm a mean person. And you're going to want to hit the box for... There's 2 guns on this map that are the power weapons, as they're referred to. There's the ray gun, and then there's the ice gun, which is called the Winter's Howl. And luckily on this, I get it the first shot, so that's the Winter's Howl, and it freezes the zombies. And I'm just exchanging these out because my other guns are going to be not as effective in killing the zombies. You can continue to use them until you run out of ammo, but I'm just showing you in this strategy. And I get the ray gun as well. So these 2 weapons are the ones you're going to want to be aiming for. And I'm just going to show you how those work. In my strategy, I use the ice gun, the Winter's Howl, as basically kind of like the thunder gun, where if you get trapped, you just spam it, and it usually kills most of the zombies. and I use the ray gun sort of as your point gun, or as your main gun to kill the zombies once you have them in a group behind you. Now, I do use the ray gun here sort of as my point gun, but I wouldn't advise that. I would use the ice gun, and I will later on, but just... yeah. So, like right there, you could have got trapped. Really, it's these zombies that spawn in front of you that are the biggest problem. So, you have to be cognizant of both the ones behind you and where they are, but also the ones in front of you. Yeah. So I'm running... I just use that to show you what it does. It freezes them. But yeah, I use this gun as the point gun. Well, I switch back. So, but yeah, just use if you do get the ice gun, use that as your point gun. By point gun, I mean your gun that you use facing the zombies. I'm sorry, I use that in two different contexts because I'm stupid. But yeah, the ray gun's the one you're gonna want to use really to destroy the zombies and get points. And I'm continuing to use this. You can kind of use whatever weapons you want, as you can see, but it just gets more difficult to kill the zombies, being that I don't use the traps. So the ray gun and the ice gun and the Winter's Howl makes it easier to deal with them and kill them faster. So yeah, by habit. Do I turn that on? No. Yes? No? No? Yes? Yeah, I do. So yeah, just keep going around in the circle. This is just the main thing. You can trade out, and once you run out of if you run out of ammo for either the Winter's Howl or the ray gun, you can go and upgrade that using the DEFCON teleporter right there to my right. So yeah. Oh, also in this strategy a little later, I'm going to show you how to rebox a weapon. Basically, what that is like once you've used all the ammo in the ray gun or the ice gun, and you've used all the upgraded ammo as well after you've upgraded it, you're going to want to put it back in, and you can get the gun again if you have enough points. I have about like almost 30,000 points there, so you know, you can get your gun again if you put it back in the box. And really, that's the most time-consuming thing, is reboxing a weapon, but yeah. The guns I would recommend on this map are the ray gun, the Winter's Howl, the HK-21, I believe it's called. It's this big machine gun that has like over 100 rounds, and the RPK, which has 100 rounds non-upgraded. So yeah, I get trapped here, and that's sort of what I use that for. It's like the Thunder Gun, and you want to upgrade that just in general because you don't want to get trapped with your ice gun that is not as powerful as it can be. But yeah, general strategy, just running around in a circle. But I'm just kind of showing you how it plays out. Also, on my channel, I'm going to be bringing, more strategy guides and stuff for Modern Warfare 3. I'm kind of doing all the zombies in one big thing. I have the Kino der Toten stuff, then the 5 stuff, and then I'm going to be next week doing the Nacht der Toten stuff. And then I'm going to be bringing you guys Modern Warfare 3 survival strategy guides and some other stuff. So look forward to that. Oh, so the thief comes again. Keep your Winter's Howl out and use that on him. Just let him take that because the ray gun has better range in shooting him than the Winter's Howl does, I found. So, yeah. And once again, don't get greedy. Just go back up. I'd already turned the DEFCONs on. So, I go for monkeys here because I get greedy. But, yeah, don't do that. Just go in the teleporter like I am right here. and you want to make sure those windows are repaired for when they come. I just kind of usually, a lot of people will try to like fight the zombies off and then rush out that door, but I usually just tend to fall back into the teleporter. So, you know, use your discretion on that. But as you can see, we're in the 20s here now, and like I said, I did go down 2 times, and you know, you just have to regain your momentum in it. And I've kind of shown you how to do that in this guide. I'd also like to emphasize, you know, it might not look as fast on my screen, but you have to react pretty fast on this map, faster than you do on Kino der Toten, because they spawn. They seem the smaller map, they'll spawn faster on you. So yeah, just take note of that. But yeah, I also might be doing some online play here later if I do get Xbox Live and bringing you guys like some quad live commentaries and stuff. So you might want to look forward to that as well. That's maybe. That's a maybe. That's not for certain. But yeah. Also, if you're enjoying this video and if you like my other videos, my 5 starting room challenge, my Kino der Toten strategy guide, and starting room challenge on that, you know, like the videos, subscribe, you know, help build my channel up a little bit if you enjoy these. So yeah. Just continuing to go around here in a circle. And also check out Game Vids if you haven't. Game 3 Vids. He's linked in my featured channels. Check out Nazi Zombies Gaming. I think his name's like Fisher or something. He's also good as well. He's in my featured channels link. And yeah, those are the only 2 guys I have in my featured channels link, but they're the only 2 guys I really like. So yeah, check them out. We all know who the big commentators are, but you know, I'm not gonna give them any more. Well, I did give them publicity in my last video, and well, I mentioned 2 other big YouTubers who aren't gamers though in my starting room challenge on Kino der Toten. But yeah. I don't know. It's just frustrating. Because there's so many good people that make good videos, but they don't get, you know, recognized by, you know, the community. Yeah, like GameVid should have twice as many fucking subscribers as Syndicate or White Boy, and you know, I think he's around like, I want to say like 10. I'm not sure how many he has exactly, but like I think he has like 10,000 subscribers, and they have like millions. It's fucking sad. It's really fucking sad. So yeah, so yeah, that my just I want to put this out here. Fuck the big YouTubers. Fuck them and their stupid, intellectually insulting shit that they put out. It's just really, annoying. Like like Syndicate's Minecraft videos. Like it's an example of just how something's so stupid but people will watch it anyways. Like he puts out like these Minecraft videos that are like 10 minutes long, and it basically just consists of him just doing like some going around and putting a couple of blocks in his fucking house on Minecraft, and then he encounters a zombie and he screams like ah! Like that. I can't do it, but he does this little like annoying scream, and he gets like 1,000,000 views on this shit, or at least like 500,000. It's like, he's not really bringing you anything substantial. He's not bringing you strategy guides. He's not bringing you like quad commentaries like Corey does on Game Vids, or sort of just funny weird shit like on Nazi Zombies Gaming. that Fishier does. So, you know, whatever. And then, like, this is something that I've noticed that both Syndicate and White Boy do, is they release, like, these several hour long videos that, like, it's just like a live stream, like a 5-hour live stream of them playing shit. And it's like, I just don't understand the appeal that people find in watching it. I just don't get it when there's so much other great shit out there. No, I'm not saying that, like, they shouldn't have a right to make their shitty videos. Like Syndicate and White Boy should be, they should, you know, it's fine. Like, they can upload their shit on YouTube. It doesn't bug me. But it's like, what bugs me is really their fans. What bugs me is that you have, you know, hundreds of like millions of people that subscribe to their fucking shit. And oh, this is a reversal here. I do, you know, if it looks like you're gonna get trapped, you're just gonna, like, try to do a U-turn basically. And I'm gonna upgrade the weapons here and show you that. It's strange. I don't know what happened in the teleporter there, but yeah. So you're gonna want to go upgrade your guns when you run out of ammo. But getting back to my bashing, like they have just the fucking garbage they put up on their channel, and the fact that it gets, like, just millions and millions of fucking views. It's just sad. And then I go to, like, Corey's channel, and he has like 300 views or something on his videos, but his videos are fucking hilarious. They're great. And yeah. Oh, if you do come across this video, GameVids, like, I know a lot of people have been, like, complaining about, like, getting Martin back on and shit. And, you know, like, Martin is awesome. But, like, the thing is, there is somebody on your channel that you have not given any credit, like, to, who is fucking awesome. And that is W6. Like, I know you only did that, like, one video with him, I think, on Call of the Dead. But W6 is fucking amazing. Get him back now. I love him. Like, he's the greatest, alright? Like, fuck Tempa, okay? Like, you know, like, Vegino's awesome, Martin's awesome, and Nate's okay, but, like, W6 is the best, okay? Like, just, like, please get him back, like, for one video. I love, like, you and W6 and Martin are the funniest fuckers on YouTube when it comes to gaming. And I don't know what it is about W6, but he just makes everything so much funnier. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I want, Corey. Okay, if you're listening to this, I want you, Martin, W6, and Vegino to do a fucking quad live commentary. Like, I don't give a shit which map it's on. That doesn't really matter. But, like, yeah. That'd be great if you could do that. Please! Yeah. Oh, so here I'm going to show you how to rebox a weapon. So you're going to go in here and, you know, just now, this is like when you're out of ammo, but I'm just showing you in advance. So you just take whatever weapon's in there, you put it back in the box, and, you know, you basically just keep hitting it till you get it again. Now, this can take fucking forever, but, like, yeah. So, that's fine. So this is basically like the end of the strategy guide. You know, you just keep reboxing and you know, keep upgrading your weapons like I've shown you, and basically running around on that second level. You can also buy the Bowie knife, which I'm gonna do here, just to kill off crawlers. Or, you know, like the remaining zombies if you have like 1 or 2 left. But, yeah. That's fine. So, yeah, that's interesting. But, yeah. I would in the future like to do a quad commentary with Corey and, like, you know, maybe some of the people he plays with. That'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see how it is. We will see how it is. But yeah, fuck Syndicate and fuck White Boy and just just fuck all the big commentators who just produce, their fucking garbage. Their garbage. But really, fuck all you guys. Like, fuck all you people who subscribe to them because you're really the one. You're really the people that make it happen. Because like I was watching Syndicate and he was doing a video on like a thank you video for like how many subscribers he had, and he was like, "Oh, thank you, subscribers, I love you. Like, I'm gonna suck your dick, whatever." And I sat and I was sitting there. I realized it was like, it's the fans that make it possible. It's the people that subscribe and just completely, devote themselves to your shit that makes it your channel so, big and popular and allows you to make so much money off of it. But also, and I know the usual response. The usual response is like, haters gonna hate. And, yeah, we are. But here's the thing you want to keep in mind, Syndicate and White Boy. It's not really you that I hate. Now, I know that there are haters out there that personally hate you, but I don't personally hate any of you guys. I just fucking despise your fans, okay? They're the lowest common denominator of human being, and they need to die. So, yeah. Yeah. Another criticism is also like, oh, you haters, you don't even watch Syndicate or White Boy's videos. Yeah, I've seen them. I know what they're about. I've seen some of their videos, and I think they're fucking garbage. So, yeah. And please, if you're a I'm just jerking off here now in the strategy. If you're one of like Syndicate or White Boy's fans, just let them go whine to them, please. I want more attention. I want 8,000 fucking trolls on my website, on my site, just bitching and complaining on my channel and call me a faggot and everything else. I want it. I do. Go tell them. Tell your people that Scotland is free. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who. It's not that they're bad guys too. Like Syndicate's not a bad guy. He seems like a nice guy, but it's just his fans are just they're fucking evil. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't know if you can do a rape trade in here. That's another question. Like I'm kind of doing it here in this video, but I don't know if that's actually feasibly possible to do it completely. That's something someone should check out. Oh yeah, like Fizzier, Nazi Zombies Gaming, my little Mexican friend in Thousand Oaks. If you are watching this, please do that. Show a strategy guide on because you're pretty good at those compact guides and shit, where you're fighting in a really close quarter area with zombies. So yeah, please do that, Nazi Zombies Gaming. That's my request if you're seeing this. Or if you're someone that knows Nazi Zombies Gaming or whatever, or you know his channel, let him know that I want to see that. Doing a strategy guide on 5 on that in that room there with doing a rape doing a rape train in that area. So yeah. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just improvising here, running around. This is kind of what you continue to do throughout the levels. Just keep improvising, getting points, upgrading, using the circle method. So yeah. But yeah, it's sad. Oh, I'm also interested to see the results of that poll, which you guys will probably not fucking do. The Syndicate or White Boy suck more. Which one? But, I guess it's really the same breed. It's kind of like with YouTube in general. You have people who just like SXE Phil and Ray William Johnson and all those guys. Like they just they just make fucking garbage. And the sad thing is that they're able to make a living off of it. Like Ray William, like, can you fucking believe that Ray William Johnson and like, you know, he gets paid to fucking do that shit. He makes money off that fucking garbage that he uploads to his channel every fucking day. It's so sad. And same thing with like SXE Phil and fucking, you know, like Fred, and you know how it is. I guess White Boy and Syndicate are like the SXE Phil and the fucking Ray William Johnson of the gaming community. But you know, that is what it is. Like all I want, like, you know, I just want the good people to get recognized. That's really all I fucking want. Like, I just want game vids, like, not even me. Like, I don't even give a shit about myself. Like, you know, well, I do. Like, I want my channel to get views and shit, but, like, you know, these guys should not be the most allotted on fucking YouTube, and they are. Game vids should be up there. Game vids should be, like, the best, like, the most subscribed guy. Like he, you know, what's his face? Nazi Zombies Gaming should be, you know, really highly subscribed too, but they're not. You know? It's sad. Makes me sad. So yeah, that is what it is. So the strategy guide's coming to an end here. I hope you guys had fun. I'm gonna be bringing you guys more shit. So yeah. In Flame Wars we trust. So yeah, like, I've been, like, complaining and bitching and hating, but just, I want to let you know, like, not, like, Game Vids, I love you. Nazi Zombies Gaming, I love you. You're fucking amazing. Please keep making shit. You're the best. So, you know, for those about to go to hell, we salute you.